Hi everyone, I'm Joe Borgia. The topic for this educational video is continuation, which starts at the beginning of the shooting motion and ends at its completion. Here we will show how the timing of the illegal contact determines whether it's a shooting foul or not. Let's start with drives to the basket. A drive is defined as a running shot towards the basket which is released inside the lower defensive box. If a foul prevents the shooter from releasing the ball, or if in the official's judgment he would or could have released it inside the lower defensive box, it would still be considered a drive. The lower defensive box is the highlighted area seen here, between the 3-foot posted up marks and below the bottom tip of circle. On drives to the basket, continuation begins on the gather, which is when a player ends his dribble, catches a pass, or recovers a loose ball and has control of it. On this first play, we see DeMar DeRozan drive to the basket and get fouled by Kristaps Porzingis. The baseline angle shows DeRozan gathers the ball here and is then fouled by Porzingis here. Since DeRozan shot the ball inside the lower defensive box and the foul happened after the gather, this is a continuation play and he will receive 2 free throw attempts. In contrast to the last play, Kyle Anderson is fouled prior to gathering the ball on his drive to the basket. The slow motion replay shows Steven Adams fouls Anderson during his last dribble and just prior to gathering the ball. Therefore, this is not continuation and is a non-shooting foul. On the last play in this section, C.J. McCollum is fouled by Bogdan Bogdanovic as he attempts to gather the ball. As we look closer at the play, McCollum is fouled prior to controlling the ball at the end of his dribble. Therefore, he did not gather the ball prior to the foul, and there is no continuation awarded on this play. Now that we have looked at drives to the basket, all other shots, including runners taken outside the lower defensive box and power-ups inside the paint, fall into the jump shot category. Let's take a look at continuation on these types of plays. The first play in this section, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope catches a pass and immediately attempts a 3-point shot. Justin Holiday reaches in and contacts Caldwell-Pope's left arm as he is going up to shoot. Continuation on jump shots begins when the shooter starts his upward motion towards his basket to shoot, not on the gather as we just saw on drives to the basket. Since Caldwell-Pope was fouled during his upward motion to shoot, this is a continuation play and he will receive 3 free throw attempts. Watch the highlighted players on this jump shot as Jabari Bird goes to his left. As Bird ends his dribble, Jared Bayless's left forearm illegally contacts Bird's right side, but the replay clearly shows the foul is prior to Bird starting his upward motion to shoot. Since the foul was prior to the upward motion to shoot, there is no continuation awarded, and it is a non-shooting foul. Watch this play on the perimeter as Stanley Johnson contacts Kyle Korver following a pump fake. The replays show Korver turns away from the basket to protect himself from the contact. Since Korver was not in his upward motion towards his basket to shoot when the illegal contact occurred, he is not awarded continuation. This is a non-shooting foul. This next play is an example of a rip-through, and depending on when the foul occurs, determines if it is a shooting foul or not. As Jason Tatum starts his move, Joe Harris fouls him during his side-to-side movement, which is prior to his upward shooting motion. Since Tatum was fouled prior to his upward shooting motion on this jump shot, he is not awarded continuation. Another type of play where continuation is not awarded can be seen here. As Jaylen Brown comes over to defend Mario Chalmers' shot, Chalmers jumps away from his basket to draw contact with Brown's extended arm. Since Chalmers was not fouled during his upward motion towards his basket to shoot, this is a non-shooting foul. There is one exception where on a running jump shot, continuation starts on the gather and not the upward motion to shoot. Whenever the shot clock or game clock is about to expire, the shooting motion starts on the gather. Kent Bazemore gathers the ball on this running jump shot near midcourt and is fouled afterwards by Damari Carroll. Since the game clock was about to expire, this is a 3-shot foul. This next play would be categorized as a jump shot, even though it appears to be a drive to the basket. James Harden gathers the ball at the 3-point line, and the ball comes loose when he is fouled by Jay Crowder at the tip of circle. Harden then jumps as if he was shooting, but he is clearly outside the lower defensive box, making this a type of jump shot. Therefore, even though Harden was fouled after the gather, it was prior to his upward motion to shoot, making this a non-shooting foul. Here is a shot taken at the basket that also falls into the jump shot category in regards to continuation. Enes Kanter rebounds the ball and is fouled during his power-up by James Johnson. As we watch the replay, the power-up begins here, so any foul prior to this point would be non-shooting, and any foul after is a shooting foul. Since Johnson fouled Kanter after the upward motion, score the basket and Kanter receives 1 free throw. On this final play, Cristiano Felicio is fouled by Alex Len on an alley-oop. As we mentioned earlier, a player gathers the ball on a pass when he is able to control it, which is right here. Len fouls Felicio after this point, making this a continuation play. Felicio will receive 2 free throw attempts. We hope you now have a better understanding of continuation. Look for our next educational video coming soon. Thanks for watching.